When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won.
먹어? 가져갔어?
맛있냐?
진짜 근데 놓치면 안 돼? 나 왜? 진짜 귀여워. 해낼 수 있어?
If you're thinking about leaving, let me know. If you're thinking that you don't wanna hurt me, coward, I'm getting bored. 'Cause I can find another, so don't hold me back. You're not allowed to spend my time, 'cause that is what you came here for. Oh, this is what we gonna do. You never come clean and you never come through. Take your shit and don't come back. Looking so surprised how you could do me like that.
One thing they will promise, they're building you a throne. If only you had seen, they won't leave the truth alone. And now you can see the world, but you're blinded by the light, leading you from reason and straight into the night. Now don't believe him, he's a liar and a sugar coater. Just wait until break of dawn. Say what you have to say, but don't forget to leave the motor on. He'll turn around.
I would say we were good together. I would say
You're drinking dirty water from the dirty well. Don't believe the glitter, he's got plenty of things to sell. Now one thing to remember, and you will be alright. They promise you the world, but they leave you in the night. Now don't believe him, he's a liar and a sugar coater. Just wait until break of dawn. Say what you have to say, but don't forget.